I'm in love with fishing, and fishing's what I do. And if you wanna try 'em up, I'll take you fishing too. Maybe in the morning, the noonday, or at night. It don't really matter, I just wanna get that bite. We may catch a limit, or maybe just a few. But even if the fish don't bite, just being out here do. We may fish the ocean or a river running free. And if you catch the biggest one, it'll be alright by me. Yes, I'm in love with fishing, and fishing is my life. So grab your pole and go with me. This is the life of a fisherman's wife. Let's go pull them in. Hi guys, Fishin Ed here. Out here by myself today, getting ready to go see if I can catch some crappie. I got the boat already in the water, and we'll see what we can come up with. We was out here the other day and we did pretty good, so I figured since the weather hadn't turned bad just yet, I'll go out there again and try to get on them. All right, we'll get back with you when we get out there. All right, Danny, here comes the moment of truth. There it is. And the speed control work. All right. Yeah, partner. All right. All right, guys. I'm gonna troll out of this channel, and I'm gonna go to the left, which is the east, because the wind is blowing in on that bank. And we're gonna troll down through there and see what we can come up with. I'm gonna start out with these minnows and this Aberdeen hook. I'm gonna be fishing 1.5 feet down, because it's not too deep over there. It's about 3 to 5 feet all the way out to at least, I don't know, 100 yards off the bank. That's all the shallow it is. Then it starts dropping off into 10, 12, 14. So we're gonna start in the shallows, because when we was here last time, that's what we was catching them at, in the shallow. So I'm gonna troll with this minnow and the hook combination. Then I'm gonna try some minnow and jig. Then I may even try my twisted tail, according to how fast they biting. But guys, I fixed my trolling motor. I got a new board for it, and now look, the speed control even work. I can go all the way up to 10 and really get going. Oh, I can bring it back down to 4 or 5 or whatever speed I need to troll at to try to get the crappie. So we'll see. The wind is a little high, so if I find a good spot, I may just anchor up and put that back up to about 6 or 8. If I find a good spot, I might just anchor down and see if I can throw out there and reel back to me slowly and see if I can come up with any like that, because I have caught them like that too. But either way, guys, sorry for my hand. Either way, we'll let you know when we get there. I'm trolling on about right now on 5, and I had one bump, but it didn't hold on to it. Could have been a bluegill too, and there's a lot of perch in here too, so I don't know what it was, but it didn't stay on long. I felt just a boom and it was gone. So we'll keep trolling for a minute and see what happens. If nothing happens, we'll anchor up, throw, and reel slow. I hope this wind don't get too much higher than it is now, because that'll make it tough too. I went out in the boat last week and right before dark, and man, that wind was something else. I still managed to catch a few fish. I don't think it was a lot though. Oh, there goes some fish right there. You know what, guys? Hold up, I just saw something right there. I might circle back to that. I'm gonna let my jig troll over that. I couldn't tell. Oh, there goes some more fish. Hey, I'm in a good spot. I keep seeing them. You know what? I'm gonna anchor down right here. Ain't no sense in me passing by this. And I'm seeing fish. You know, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just reel it in slowly. I know I saw some bluegill and I saw some longer fish. I couldn't tell if it was a bass, a yellow, or crappie. I couldn't tell what it was, but you know what? I never did check my after they hit. No, my bait's still on there. I never did check it after that bump. I thought it may have been off of there. So since I just saw fish, I figured I better check it. I mean, right now I'm only in about 3 feet of water, and it's a little stain, but I can see grass down through the bottom, and I can see those fish when I was trolling over them. So I don't know. We're gonna see. I mean, I didn't spook them because they weren't even going fast. I saw at least 2 or 3 schools of them. Something ought to be hungry. I anchored down and threw 15 or 20 times, and I didn't get a single bump. I didn't try wax worms either. I was just trying minnows because I'm trying for crappie right now, but I know where that spot is. So if I don't get that, I can always come back to it and see if any gills want to partake. So I'm back to trolling now. I'm going on to the next spot. I haven't seen any more schools since I started back to trolling. So we'll keep on doing this. We'll find some sooner or later. I hope anyway. I don't have a whole lot of time. I think it's about 1:30, and it get dark early now, so I probably got to be out of here about 3 or 3:30 so I can get home in time enough to put the boat in the yard before it get too dark. All right, I just adjusted my troll up to I'm up to 7 now. We'll see what happens. That school didn't want to take, so that don't mean another one won't. Plus that spot is on my way back to the lunch ramp, so if I don't find any, I can always go back to that spot on my way out and see if I can accomplish something then. They may not want to troll in today either, guys, you know? You never know. I caught that one. I mean, I didn't catch him. I got that one bite, and he didn't take it. But we'll see. I'll find some active fish sooner or later. Sooner or later, somebody got to be home. Just anchored up. I had a bite just then. He knocked my minnow raggedy. I'll go back out there and see if he wanted again. I trolled for another 20 or 30 minutes, guys. I didn't get a bite, so I think I'm just gonna anchor down and just throw it out really in slow. That was a good bump there. I thought sure I had him. This felt like a good crappie too. Yeah. I won't know what it was though, because I didn't get it in. It sure felt like a good crappie though. If it was, there's some more in the area. Alright, I got something here, guys. I don't know what it is. Ooh, look like crappie. Oh, come on. Ah, it's a blue. Getting out the crappie. Come on. Come on, buddy. There he is. My first crappie. Yes, indeed. Alright. And guess what, guys? I don't have a lot of minnows. These minnows I had left over from the other day. I might have a dozen, but if I can catch 12 crappie, that'll be a good meal. Let's see what he is. He is 9.5. Well, almost 10. 9 3/4. All right, I'm put some water in the bucket. Oops, sorry about that, guy. That should be good. All right, that's one. Let's see if we can do that about 12 more times. All right, guys. This is what I'm doing. Just hooking that minnow through the lip like that. This is a dead one. This one is a dead one. I got some more live ones in there, but I'm gonna see if since I'm giving it the action, if they would hit that one right there. Cause all I'm doing, I'm just throwing it out behind the boat and reeling it back to me real slow. It's kind of like trolling, but you're not moving as fast, and you can stay anchored up. So far, I've caught that one, but I've had 3 bites. Oh, there he is. I got him. Yep, that's another crappie. That's another crappie, my friend. Stay on there. Stay on there, buddy. You don't look as big as that other one. Maybe 9. And I still got my minnow. All right. There he is. Let's see. What you reading, boss? Well, he's over 9. 9.5. All right. That's 2. All right. And I might get a chance to get 2 off this minnow. And this minnow was dead. Yes, indeed. I threw it right back out there. I hope I get some of those 11 and 12, but if I don't, hey, a good mess of 9.5 and 10. Still a good day. Look, that minnow all racked, but watch he hit it. Watch he hit it. I think this last day when I got in there, I threw all of them away like a knucklehead. I usually keep them. After they've been in there dead so long, I don't want them to get the water all messed up and the rest of them die too. So I threw them all away except a few. But if I run out of minnow, I'm gonna wish I had those ones I threw away. What I should have did is put them in a Ziploc and froze them, because I have used them like that before. They'll work. And I have took a minnow and cut him up in 3 pieces, or cut him in half and caught fish with it too. But sometimes they just want that scent. And sometimes they won't bite it unless it's alive and erratic. So you never know about crappie, but you just try what you know have worked in that one. Try what you know have worked in the past. That one didn't hit the water long at all. This is like a better one if you don't get out. Is that a bass? Oh, no, it's crappie. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. There he is. All right. Looks like they all gonna be 9.5 and 10, but I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining at all. I'll take some 9.5 and 10s. Yes, indeed. That's 2 on that minnow. All right, let's see what he is. He is almost 10. Yeah, all right. That 3 in the bucket. Boy, I might catch me 10 or 12 in an hour's time and be gone. You never know. That's number 1. By the time it hit 3 o'clock, it's gonna be colder. And number 2, it's gonna be getting closer to getting dark, because it gets dark early now. Yeah, I'm halfway tempted to cut these minnows in half, you know, and see if they'll, because that biting dead minnow, they would bite that half minnow too. Then they would last me longer. I didn't stop and get any today because I've been had these for 3 or 4 days, and haven't been doing much on them. I took them to the trout hole because I caught some trout on minnows, but I didn't catch a single trout. So I still had these left over from last week from the trout fishing trip. So that's what they is. Oh, I missed that one. I seen him, boy. I seen him. I saw him. I hooked him temporarily. He came on top of the water. And did he get that minnow? You know what? I'm gonna cut these minnows in half. No, it's still on there. You know what? I'm gonna let it stay. I think I'm gonna start cutting them in half after this though. But I seen that crappie. He bit it, I hooked him, and as soon as I shot the hook, he came on top of the water and got off. And even after I started reeling my barber in, I still can see him fluttering on top of the water. I guess he thought he was still hooked. Yeah, it's a nice fall day. A little cloudy, threatening raining, but it's about 55 degrees. The wind is a little chilly, but not so bad that when you touch a fish, your hand feel like ice. It's not that cold, but I can feel a little chill in the air. Yeah. All right. I hate I missed that one. He might go back and tell it on me. Especially after I pierced his lip. But you never know. I haven't tried for bluegills yet. Crappie will bite those waxworms. I've caught plenty of crappie on waxworm too, but so when I run out of minnows, I can try with waxworm, but sometimes when they're on minnows, they own minnows, and that's all they want. But you also can catch them on artificials too. I got some jigs I may try if they stop biting the minnows or if I run out of minnows. Got some curly tail, so we'll see. There he is. Oop, see, he didn't keep it. He did not keep it. Did he get the minnow that time? A lot of times, guys, they will catch the tail of that minnow or short strike it, and they won't have the hook in their mouth, and they'll pull that minnow right off of there. And that's what he did. Yep, see that? Pull that minnow right off of there. So what I'm gonna do, put a half a minnow on there and see what happens. All right. Well, guys, that half a minnow deal was a no-go. I threw it out there 6 times, and I haven't got a hit yet. Well, at least I didn't damage but 1 minnow. Huh. Yeah, they ain't playing for that half a minnow deal. Ain't nothing left on there but the head. Something must have bit at it. Nothing left on there but the head, but I'm gonna put this tail piece on there now with it. That'll make it a little longer. Alright, see if that'll work. I hope it don't rain. I just got out here good. 2 things I hope. I hope it don't rain, and I hope they don't quit biting. A limit is 25. I want to at least get half that many, you know. If I got a limit, it'd be nice. I haven't had a limit of crappie in, man, a long time. Mostly because it's my fault. I just don't keep that many, but I want to keep some for myself, and I want to take some fish down south for the holidays to my people down south. So I might keep, you know, a good mess. We'll see. And my neighbor next door keep asking me for bluegill. Well, it seems like every time I go fishing, I can't catch up with him. So I end up having to keep them myself. But honestly, our freezer is low. We gave away almost all of our fish. Right now, I don't think we have anything in the freezer but one bag of catfish and one bag of bluegill. No crappie. No crappie, no white bass, no yellow perch. We don't have. We got some tilapia in there. That's it. Yeah, but I think she wanna. I almost gave those catfish away to my neighbor when they asked me for some fish the other day. But London said, "No, I want to keep my catfish. I ain't got but one bag left." Hopefully, we'll get some more catfish when we go down south. No, guys, I better go back to putting whole minnows on there because I ain't got a hit since I broke that minnow. No. Look like that wind is picking up too. No. I might have to move again. Well, guys, that experiment didn't work, so I'm going back. This is a small minnow here. I'm going back with the whole minnows again. I threw that half a minnow 20 times and nothing hit it. So this is my first throw with a whole minnow again. We'll see what happens. I can't believe they went hit it though. They hit a dead whole one, they hit a live whole one, but they won't hit a broke one. I can remember times I could cut a minnow up in 3 pieces and still get them, but not today. They like, nope, whole or none, unless they cut off or moved out. That could be it too. But that front is coming on through. It's getting colder, so they could have easily have shut off or moved out. Crappie will do that. But we'll give it a few more casts here. If I don't get a minnow bite in a few minutes, then I'll go to that jig and wax worm. See if they want to get a smaller profile going. Yeah. Well, I thought I was in a hotbed for a minute there. I thought I was going to just go to town. It didn't happen though. That did not happen. Yeah, that wind is getting much colder. What time is it? It is 2 o'clock, guys. Wow, I ain't got that long to fish. Did they just cut off? I probably leave at 3. I got to leave at 3:30 or 4 if I want to put the boat in the yard before it gets too dark, because otherwise I can't see. That may be it for me. If they don't pick back up. I didn't anticipate them quitting that quick. Surely didn't. Guess I should have made it out here earlier. Oh, there's another one. About time. They scared me for a minute, guys. I thought they were gonna cut off on me. I did. Yeah, that's a 9. I thought they was about to cut off on me. But again, that was a whole minnow, not a half. Alright, he is 9. Alright. It scared me for a minute. I'm like, boy, they gonna get my hopes up and then quit on me like that. Yeah. Alright. Well, at least I know y'all still there. Just didn't want no partial minnow. Like, if you're going to entice us with the whole thing. That way, if you hook me, I can knock it off and some of my folks can get it. Alright, nothing on that cast. I'm trying to get 2 on this minnow too, like I did that other one. Alright. I don't know what those 11 and 12s are. All these about the same, 9.5, 10. It could be out in deeper water too, but I haven't been out there yet. Last time I was here, we was catching them over in this area, so I just came back here first, hoping that they'll still be here, and they are. But that don't mean there's not some. Oh, we got that minnow. I didn't even see a bump. No, it didn't. It's on there. It is on there. My lead had slid all the way down to the hook. That may have been why I didn't get anything on that cast. We'll see though. I pulled that lead back up about, I don't know, 6 inches from that hook. Because if you don't put no weight on there, that while you're reeling, that minnow is gonna stay on the surface. And sometimes they will come up on the surface and bite it. But I like to have that at least below the surface, about 1 foot, 8 inches, something like that when I'm reeling. Unless they bite deeper. In that case, I take the barber off and just cast and reel back slowly without a barber, and just keep that bait up off the bottom. It's kind of hard to do that in shallow water with a Aberdeen hook. You have to play with your weight sizes until you get your right size weight, so they don't go down in the grass and they don't come all the way up to the surface while you're reeling. I ain't getting nothing on that cast. We're gonna keep trying them though. I still haven't tried for bluegill yet. I'm gonna have to get that a try too. When you look at that guy, it's starting to rain on me. It's starting to rain. Don't do me like that. Man, the Lord's gotta do his work. I can deal with this as long as it don't get too heavy. Ooh, I just threw over that biofish. As soon as my barber hit the water, I saw the fish jump out the water. Let me know something over in that area. Whether they bite or not, that's a different story. But there was something over there. Yeah, hopefully the rain stop. Cause I don't want to get wet either, cold as it is. At least not soaking wet. Nose already sniffling a little bit. Fish jumped out the water, but nobody took it. I bet some of them bluegill took throw some wax worms over there for too long. I'll try to catch one more crappie. Then I'm gonna try that waxworm and jig. I might catch some crappie on that waxworm and jig too. Well, guys, the bluegill moved in and started snatching my minnows off. This is my last minnow. Just gonna hook him through the lip. I hope I can get one more crappie with him. Ain't that something? They just catch it by the tail and pull it off, and there's nothing you can do about it. But that's all right. When this last minnow gone, I'm gonna put that jig on their butt. I may not keep any though, cause I don't really want any crappie. I mean, really want any bluegill. But if I get some big ones, I might make out my day with some good gills. Yeah. Nothing on that cast don't look like. I might put some wax worms on this hook and see if any bigger gills will do that instead of that smaller jig, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet. Yeah, you'll feel one little doo-doo and that minnow will be gone. Sometimes I'll double hook them when the bluegill move in there, but I tried that too and still lost 2 minnows. So I seem to get more bites if I don't double hook them. Yeah. All right, I need one more good crappie, y'all, with this last minnow, and then I can go and try to catch me some bluegill, or catch some crappie with some wax worm, and hope if I catch any gills, it'll be bigger ones. We'll see. Well, when I first got here, I figured I was gonna get 10 or 12 crappie right quick. Man, they just went iced on me. Then I caught one more and they went iced on me again. I troll, when I troll, boy, look at those skies. Pretty. I call them oil paintings in the sky. Yeah, we're supposed to be getting some snow here in a couple of days after this front passed through. They're saying 2 lows coming behind it, and gonna possibly get some flurries. Oh, I fancy that minnow gone. It's still there. I don't know if we're getting the measurable snow out of it or not, but we'll see in a couple of days. I'm not ready for snow yet, even though it's mid-November. I'm still not ready for snow yet. Although last year we got snow on Halloween. It didn't last long, but we did. I think we got a ½ an inch or something. Wasn't a lot. Well, don't like I'm gonna get anything with the last minute, so I might just throw it out there, let it sit, and then rig up my wax worm and see what can happen with that. Won't get anything on this throw. I'm gonna just let it sit out there. Most time, if something hit it, it'll take it off there before I could pick it up and set the hook, unless you get it good. All right, I'm finna change over, guys. All right, guys, that bluegill got that last minnow, so guess what I did? I put on my Mississippi Jig Company Halloween color with no meat and got that little fella. Yeah, buddy. I don't know if he gonna keep though. I don't know if he gonna keep or not. Oh, he over 9. Yep. All right, we gonna keep him. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 in there. I'll try that again. Go get him, Halloween. I figured I had the Halloween color tied on, So I figured I'd get that a try before I switch to my monkey milk. And that's my second cast. The first cast I got a bump and didn't get anything. And the second cast, boom, he took it. I was hoping they would bite jigs after I run out of minnow or waxworm. I still haven't tried the waxworm yet. That one like the Halloween color. Let's see what anybody else want it. There he is. There he is. Somebody else want it. Ooh, this is a big one. Is it this a big one or he fooling me? Either this a better one or he fooling me. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Halloween. Mississippi Jig Company Halloween color. That one is bigger, guys. Yeah, that one 10 all day. Maybe over. Yes, indeed. The Halloween got him right in the schnauzer. You see how it was starting to tear, guys? Look at there. See that big hole there was starting to tear? That's how they get off sometimes so easy. All right, what's your 10, 10 and a half? Let's see. A little over 10. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna keep count so I don't have to pour them out. That's 6. I ain't got to have no minnows. All right. Drop my pliers on the line. I hope it didn't fray it. Nah, I don't feel afraid. All right, on Halloween, go get them, boss. Let's see, I'm fishing about 2.5 feet down. And throwing that Halloween out there, reeling it back slowly. All right, let's do that again. Go get them, Halloween. I'm reeling real slow, guys. I mean, real slow. Just a constant reel. And sometimes if they don't get it on the reel, I bump it 2 or 3 times and keep reeling it. If that don't work, I bump it 2 or 3 times and just let it sit. Reel, bump it 2 or 3 times, and let it sit. I do a mixture of stuff when I'm crappie fishing with jigs, but those 2 I caught, they was on the slow reel. Come on, Halloween, Halloween. Come on, Halloween, Halloween. I seen he was hooked in the snout. That's why I didn't worry about getting the net. I saw he was hooked pretty good. Come on, Halloween, Halloween. Mississippi Jig Company, guys. You better get you some. All right, what's this one? This one is 10 too. A little over 10. All right, that's 7. That's 7. I haven't caught a bluegill yet. I haven't tried waxworm. Usually you catch bluegill on jigs too, but I don't want no bluegill. I want crappie. Ooh, I just missed one. I want crappie. I catch bluegill all the time. I want crappie. Yeah. I don't know, guys. They talking about snowing in 2 days. It may warm back up after the snow. It'll do that. It'll snow. In Wisconsin this time of the year, you'll never know what you'll get. It'll snow. You'll get 2 or 3 inches of snow. Then it'll be 65, 70 the next week or so. So just because it's snowing in 2 days don't mean that I won't be able to get the boat back out. But you know, it is that time of the year where the average temperature is constantly dropping. There he is. well, the average temperature is constantly dropping. So I think the average this time of year may be 40 something. I don't remember. Oh, he pulling like he a giant guy. Boat flip. Yes, indeed. Old Thomas Fishin invented the boat flip. All right, oh Halloween, get him, boy. Get him. Oh Halloween, getting him. 9, almost 9.5. All right. Go get him, Halloween. Don't like him catch no 11s today, guys, but hey, 9s to 10, 10.5, that's good with me too. I ain't mad with him. Those are good eating size. 9 to 11, good eating size, you know, even 12. I would love to catch some 11s and 12s, but I caught one 14 at Island Lake last week. That's the biggest crappie I've ever caught in Wisconsin. Mostly, I only catch 10s, 9s and 10s. But it's according to where you go, because there's plenty of big ones out here, you know, in other lakes around Wisconsin. I've heard 17, 18, but for Wisconsin, that's rare, man, unless you got a good system, because it don't stay warm as long as it does down south. So you can find some good ones, but if you don't know where to go, it's rare. Like around the Kenosha area, that 14 is my biggest fish, my biggest crappie I've caught in Wisconsin, Illinois, since I moved here in '96. Yep. Now I've seen some bigger ones caught. I just haven't never caught them, because I was in Lake Geneva ice fishing one year, and this guy was tearing the big crappie up. I couldn't get a crappie for nothing in the world. I was catching the gill, but I couldn't get a crappie. He had a red plastic called crappie candy, and boy, he was tearing the crappie up. I had minnows. They didn't want the minnows. I had waxworm. They didn't want that. I had red worm. I didn't get a single crappie that day. And I just caught me a mess of gills, and I went on back home. I don't know how long this thing been running. All right, if I don't get one on this reel, I'll reset it. I thought about putting a double jig rig on here, guys. Put that monkey milk on there with this, that one. I missed. He hit it light. That might have been a bluegill. Those bluegill, they just bump it. Put that monkey milk below that Halloween. See if anybody want that color too. But if I do that probably be too heavy a jig for this barber. I probably have to throw that without a barber, or find me a bigger barber, which I got some bigger barbers. Probably get a rocket barber if I'm gonna double jig rig it. All right, I ain't getting nothing on that cast too. Well, what do you know? My first gill. Oh, he came out. I didn't want him anyway. I played with him too long. He was a good one though. I kept feeling some little bites, and I felt like they were gill, but that was him. He probably was about an 8, but I didn't want him. I'm on the chase for fall crappie. I didn't want him. Now, if London had been here, I had to get him on there and keep him for her. Well, I guess if I put that wax worm on there, I probably could catch me some gill. Cause I felt like they was in here all the time, pulling my minnows off. Yep. But I am surprised that I didn't or haven't caught any yellow bass or any largemouth, especially with those minnows, man. I used to catch a lot of those in here with minnows, but I haven't caught a largemouth or a yellow today. I missed a few bites, but I doubt if they were, yellow or largemouth. And I tried over by the weeds when I first came in, and I didn't get anything over there either. Normally I catch a lot of largemouth by the weeds over there. The cattails go all the way across from the launch ramp all the way to the east side of the lake, and they go from the launch ramp all the way around the west side of the lake until you get to those houses and stuff. Then they drop off. All right, time for another crappie. Come on, Mr. Crappie. I don't want no more Halloween colors. I can go to Monkey Milk. There he is. Oop, he bumped it one time. Didn't keep it. Probably was another bluegill. Boy, I tell you, these ACC crappie sticks are sensitive. You can feel that little light bump, light tap. I mean, you can feel it well. I like throwing twisted tails with it too. I haven't tried that today either. The crappie might would bite that. I love to catch crappie and bass and stuff off this ACC crappie stick with a twisted tail. Man, that feels good. This light tackle, catching a 2, 3, 4 pound bass or 10, 11 inch crappie, man, that feels nice. Honestly, I've caught northern pike with this same little one piece ACC crappie stick. 6 foot. Is it 6 foot or 6'6"? 6'6", I think. And I've caught northern pike with no trouble with these things, man. I used to brag about how I never broke one, but I broke one last month. But it wasn't on a fish. It was that I picked it up at the wrong point. And picked it up in the middle, and it got caught on some grass or a vine or something in the grass. And boy, that jugger snapped and broke my heart. I still haven't fixed it yet. Then after I put that one up, I went and got my Bass Pro 11 footer. And I broke it 2 weeks later casting. That's what I get. It's not meant for casting, but I was too lazy to change jigs, and I want to throw that jig way out there, which I did a couple of times and got a couple of good fish. But all of a sudden, that jugger caught on something behind me, and all that force from me swinging, it just snapped. So that was that. So now I got 3 11-foot jigging poles that's broke. Because my gray Walmart one, I was jigging on the river and I slipped down the hill and broke that. That one I have started fixing. I already epoxied it back together, but I got to sand it and wrap some line around the breaking point, the spot that I repaired, and then soak that line in epoxy to make it stronger. Then I start using that one. If it break again, I'm just gonna throw it away and call it a day. Get me another one. That one I got from Walmart probably was $40. the one from Bass Pro, it was $100 rod, but I bought it from a co-worker. He sold it to me for $40. He sold me 2 of them. And Ed Jr. broke one. Trying to get out the boat, his feet got hung on it, and he broke it up against the dock, between the docks and the boat. And that broke in 3 places, so I ain't trying to fix that one. So that was that. Uh-oh, guys, I ain't got a hit in about 3 or 4 casts. I might have to do something different. I got my Blue Fox spinner with me too. I might try that in a minute too. See if I can get something on that. I did catch a crappie at the trout hole with that Blue Fox spinner, so they will bite it. I said I was gonna try some plastics too, but I ain't got that long. But it don't take long to tie on some plastics. Matter of fact, I got a twisted tail sawed up, so I might throw this twisted tail as soon as I get this in, just to give it a try. You never know if you don't try. I know crappie and gills would bite that. I guess they done hit one of those points where they stop biting. That happened at least 3 or 4 times today. They'll hit, you'll catch 5 or 6, then they'll quit for 10 or 15 minutes. But we'll give them a little break while I'm switching up. All right, guys, I finally put that wax worm on there, and exactly what I thought I was gonna get. That's a good one though, ain't it? That's a good one. I ain't gonna keep you. Am I gonna keep you? He is. Let's see. He's almost 8. He's almost 8, but do I want to keep you? Nah. I said this was gonna be a crappie only. Alright, I keep him. I want to take some fish down south, so I keep him. But I threw that barb out there and let it sit, because I was throwing this twisted tail. I mean this Blue Fox spinner for a minute. See if I can get anything with it. And as soon as I threw it out there, that barb went down. So, and this is the one I caught that crappie with at the trout pond. So I'm trying this for a minute or 2. I don't know. I wish I can catch some yellows with it, or even a nice largemouth. My son want a largemouth, but I haven't seen not hide nor hair of any of those today. I bet if Linda was here, she'd be keying in on them bluegill. I hope I can get one fish on this twisted tail, but guy, don't look like that's gonna. Don't like that's gonna happen. So I ain't gonna waste my time. I ain't got that much longer left. Throw it a few more times, then I'm gonna call it. Sorry guys, I thought I was filming and wasn't. I just got another one on the I tipped it with a wax worm this time, and I got that one. I threw my twisted tail. That one is almost 10 too. Alright. I threw that twisted tail, man, a bunch of times, and probably about 10 or 15 times. I thought I got a hit, but it could have been some grass. So I threw about 10 more times after that. I thought was a bump. Didn't get anything else, so I said, you know what? I'm gonna put it down. I thought I had a twirly tail side up too, but I must have left it in the truck. And I don't really want to cut a jig just to try it, especially since this Halloween color is working. I tried my waxworm and pink jig, and first thing I got was a bluegill. Oop, that was a little light hit there. Which could be bluegill biting that waxworm hanging onto that jig easily. Yep, could easily be old gill. You get the waxworm? Nope. Yep, we got the waxworm off of there. I bet it was a gill. I bet it was a gill. Get another one back on there. I put that waxworm back on there. I bet this a gill. Going around the motor. Bet it's a gill. Yeah, it is. And it's a good one too. If I get him in. There he is. I feel like I get some of those waxworms. Even though I'm not really after those, I get a couple of good ones. That one is 8. Alright. Almost 8 anyway. I get her a couple of old gills. Cause I'm sure gonna cook these. So she won't gill into the crappie. She'll have 2 or 3, whatever I ended up with today. They kind of stopped hitting that Halloween color by itself, so I decided to tip it with that waxworm just to entice them a bit more. See, there's one there. That's a crappie. Oop, he came off. That's a crappie. I could tell a crappie hit from that gill most of the time. As soon as you hit that gill, he go crazy. A crappie, he kind of like, you feel that thump, and then you have to pull it to see if you got anything a lot of times. This is one of those feisty ones. Yep, I believe that was a crappie. Get back out there. So believe it was. See, that's another hit. That's a gill. Come on. Might have got that waxworm off of that den. But I can tell when I hit that crappie and I set that hook, you just feel weight without a whole lot of turning and twisting and jerking. You catch a crappie that do that every now and then, but most time when you hit that crappie, it's just a solid thump and you feel the weight. I missed 2 then. I better see what time it is too. I know my time getting short, cause this lake here is only 20 minutes away from the house, so I can actually leave at probably 5:30. No, 5:30 is about dark. I probably could leave at 5, make it there by 5:30 and still get the boat in the yard. But honestly, I can let it stay on the side of the road too till tomorrow, but I don't like to try putting the boat in the yard when it rains. It get too wet and then it cut ruts and all that kind of stuff. I ain't trying to do that. So if it rains and get too soft, I just let it sit on the road, or I take it to work and leave it at work for a couple of days before I bring it home. Oh, I was looking down at the phone. I felt him hit that. Felt like another old gill though, honestly. That's what it felt like. I still haven't tried that monkey milk yet. I sure want to try my twisted tail, guys. I don't remember doing it, but I must have left it in the truck. I thought sure I had it on the boat. I hope I didn't knock it off in the water. Up at the docks when I hooked the boat up to go to the truck. Yeah, he got that wax on. I'm gonna throw it that one. Hooked the boat up to go to the truck, and I don't guess I knocked the reel in the water when I was getting off. I don't think I did, but I sure don't see it. I thought sure I had it on here with me. But I got the Aberdeen hook, I got the Blue Fox spinner, I got Leonard barber, I got my barber, and I don't see the other ACC crappie stick. I sure do hope it's in the truck. Let me see what time it is. It is, ooh, it's 3:35, guys. This is almost time for me to get my tail out of here. I'm gonna put another whack worm on here. See if I can catch a couple more crappie before I get out of here. So we're gonna ask you to make tomorrow better than today. And until next time, God bless and good fishing. Peace. I'm out of here. Now that fishing's over, sun is getting low. Yes, I caught a big one, but I just had to let him go. Yes, he was a nice one, he was the biggest of the day. Sure felt mighty good to me just to watch him swim away. May not ever see him again, this I know is true. But now that he is swimming free, you might catch him too. Glad you came to fish with me, yes it was really nice. Maybe we can go again on the life of a fisherman's wife. Until next time, God bless and good fishing. Peace.